Let's see. Today, I want to talk to you guys about quitting and the ultimate quit, which is suicide. You should never quit. You should never commit suicide. I realize that there are some moments in your life where you're thinking, is it worth it? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? This is horrible. You know, all kinds of random thoughts that are going through your head. And I gotta go with, it's not worth it. You know, I've seen a lot of quitters in my time here, and you know, and ask them, I'm like, do you feel better? And if a kid says he feels better, then I'm like, all right, this job isn't for you. This isn't meant for you. That's okay. It doesn't have to, you know. But if you quit and you're like, oh, it's the worst choice of my life. You know, if you're mad at yourself, then yeah, you shouldn't have quit. You should have kept going, and you probably would have made it. That's all. Indoc is strength, mental and physical. You know, it's just keep going. That's all you gotta do. If you don't quit, you're not gonna die, you're gonna pass. You know I've said that before, but and the reason I bring up suicide is last night a student, not one of my students, committed suicide, and suicide is not the answer. You know, in order to get to heaven, you have to die, but you shouldn't be in any hurry to get there. Life is beautiful, life is great, life is like clouds and sunsets and surfboards and, you know, moons and kids and, you know, puppy dogs. It's too much fun, you know? You got so much you can do. It's never the answer. Look at, you know, Unbroken, the book, the movie, read it, watch it. It's really good. That guy could have quit at any time. You know, it would have been, the easier thing would have been to quit. But he didn't. Because the right thing is never the easy thing. And the right thing is never to quit. Doesn't matter what you're doing. And I'm not talking about like, you get married, you get divorced. You know, some people aren't meant to be married, some people aren't meant to be divorced. You know, so try to make, you know, you only get married one time, or you learn from that mistake, and so you only get married the second time, because the first time you learned your mistake, you know. But I just, you know, and little quits add up to big quits. So, you know, when you're like training and you're like, man, I'm just gonna walk, you know, but there's no reason to walk. You're just walking because it got hard. You know, I've been here for 8 years, and I've watched all kinds of quitters, and I used to heckle them because I would get angry because I'm like, why are you quitting? You know, I would, And then one day, we had a kid who quit, and like he tried to kill himself, and I remember it like changed the way I thought. And so then I started asking, you know, kids who quit, I'd be like, all right, I'm not going to ask you why you quit, but, you know, do you feel better or do you feel worse? And they're like, sir, oh man, it feels like the world's off my shoulders. I feel better. And I'm like, all right, then quitting was the right thing for you to do. Pararescue is not for everybody. You know, if you are in a place where you know that, you know, this isn't the thing for me, after you've tried, after you've worked through it, after you've, you know, done some stuff, then okay, I can say, all right, you can quit. But if you quit just because it's hard, or maybe you're losing some sleep, or you don't know what's going on, you know, read about those guys after the Doolittle raid who escaped the Russian gulag and E&E'd across Asia to Persia back when we were friends with the Iranians. Read Unbroken. You know, he could have killed himself, didn't. He could have given up, he didn't. Read about dudes in Hanoi Hilton, you know, could have gave up, rolled over on their buddies, you know, whatever. Could have quit, didn't. You know, what you're going through is not that bad. And if it is that bad, go talk to somebody. Go talk to the first sergeant. Go talk to the chaplain. Go talk to a friend. Go talk to a random stranger. If I was sitting, you know, in a bar or something, and I see some dude who looks, you know, like depressed or something, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna go up and talk to him, but I might smile at him, you know, and I might be like, hey dude, what's up, you know. The guy gives me the vibes, you know, and, you know, stay away, then hey, you stay away, but Go talk to somebody. Anybody. 9 out of 10 people, somebody will talk to you. Because everybody's been there. Everybody's had bad days. I'm not saying everybody's considered suicide, but everybody's considered quitting. Everybody's thought about, like, man, this sucks. What the hell? I'll just, go smoke pot and live in my parents' backyard or something. It's not the answer. Quitting is never the answer, and suicide is never the answer. So, I just, I'm not saying I can change the world or something, but if I can talk to you guys, and you guys can maybe help somebody, that's the good ripples. That's what life's all about. When I was a young pup, and Mike Mahoney took me under his wing and was helping me out. He was broke, couldn't rescue people anymore. But in a way, him helping me getting to go rescue people is his own continuation of getting to rescue people. So let your tombstone, let your epitaph, let all that stuff be like, dude, he put out good ripples, and he helped rescue people and keep people alive even after he was gone. And, as long as you're remembered, you're not really gone. So, thank you very much. I hope you guys have a good evening. Hope you enjoyed what I had to say. Today is Langston Hughes, not my cat, that's his name, but the actual Langston Hughes birthday. Read Raisin in the Sun. You want to talk about a dream deferred? You want to talk about what happens, if you let a dream shrivel up and die? Don't do it. Follow your dreams. Make it happen. Be what you want to be, Be all you can be. Have a good one.